We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Krass, was der alles baut. So, noch ein Springbrunnen.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
Da vergisst man langsam, dass man hier eigentlich im Nether ist. Im End.
You could fit hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
Und ist das Musik, was wir da hören wieder? Ja.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren!
place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but
It's just a
sign of
recording.
Undeniable intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things. Goodness
After
knows
all
what's
that,
happened before.
he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
We're so close I can taste it.
I don't think so, Jesse. Unless Soren recorded instructions for how to find the Formidabomb, this is the end of the road.
Who's to say he didn't?
Much better.
Maybe there's something useful
Well,
in this record.
My next
We can
step
figure
is to
out
see
what he's
whether
talking
they might be able
about.
to be persuaded to build collaboratively. I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Hide
I feel a
among
new
them. Hide
composition
among
coming
who?
on.
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them?
Lol.
Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around, see what we could find out.
Okay, hier können wir die verschiedenen Aufzeichnungen abspielen. Ja, hören wir erstmal die Aufzeichnung an. Alter, was ist mit der Steuerung los? So. So.
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation. I am so lonely.
Okay, der hat also experimentiert an den Endermen. Und wenn sie friedlich sind, bauen sie und setzen Blöcke herum. Und wenn man sie anschaut sozusagen, dann sind sie nicht mehr friedlich und haben dann auch gegen Soren gekämpft. Mal sehen, was wir hier drauf
Enderman
hören.
Observations Part 27?
Mhm.
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Okay. Der hat die angeblich wahrscheinlich beim Kommunizieren erwischt, wie sie die ganze Zeit nebeneinander standen und möglicherweise irgendwie kommuniziert hatten.
Calls of the Ender.
And finally, an Enderman love song.
Das hört sich eher wie Wahlgeräusche an.
It's all just fascinating.
The Folly of Pumpkins?
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
Okay. So, was finden wir hier noch?
I'm no art snob, but meh.
Mhm.
Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for
Was
Soren.
ist
They're for the
das?
Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Sechs Tonblöcke. Ach so, Ton.
Those
Nehmen wir den.
instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
Okay.
Hey, Olivia. What do you think the others have found?
I don't know. Soren's mansion looked huge, but the lab seems to be where the real answers are.
Okay. Noch 5 Tonblöcke. Da ist noch eine.
Take this one, too. Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
This must be the disguise Soren was talking about on the recording.
In order to walk amongst the
Oh.
Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
Ah, it smelled like one, apparently. Woof.
Okay, so... If Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand,
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. Guess it's time to play dress up.
Machen wir gleich. Wir gucken ja erstmal noch mal.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
So, war hier noch einer?
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end. I'll take this
Ja,
one
da
too.
ist noch einer. So, was hat Ruben zu sagen?
You find anything useful? Worth asking.
So, wollen wir den jetzt anziehen?
Creepy.
Oh. So. So. Und noch der Helm. Nice.
How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick.
Das sieht doch cool aus. Also. So, gehen wir erstmal nach oben. Hier sind bestimmt noch mehr Tonblöcke.
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass. Looks like this is the last
Ja,
block
da
in
ist
here.
noch einer. Okay. Dann verlassen wir gleich mal das Labor.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we've just got to get Soren's attention and avoid attracting theirs.
Guten Tag. So, wo ist Soren? Der hat einen Block. Mal sehen, ob wir den bekommen.
I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions. And this guy's got the only block around.
Versuchen wir es mal. Dürfte ich? Okay. Okay, die sind jetzt anscheinend wütend. Aber wir haben den Block. Oh. Sollten wir zurückgehen? Ja. Schnell wieder rein.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer.
You know that's really creepy, right?
Huh?
The Ender suit. I keep wanting to not look at you. It's so disturbing.
I'm sorry.
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
So, wie können wir das jetzt bauen?
You doing all right? Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
War hier oben irgendwas? Können wir denn hier... Ja. Nee. Muss ich wieder raus? Aber da stehen noch die ganzen Endermen. Versuchen wir es mal.
Okay, let's try this again.
Ah, hier ist das.
Looks like a building. Let me just take another look at the instructions.
Okay.
Nothing I can't handle.
Hier.
1 block down, 5 to go. I just hope that Soren's watching, wherever he is.
Noch ein. So. Hey, ich wollte nicht entfernen. So. Und der letzte. Mal sehen, was
False
passiert.
evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay, they're not walking away. They're not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real.
Ah, da ist Soren.
I don't think it'll bruise. Your face, I mean. These suits were built with durability in mind.
You must be Soren.
Well, I am. But must I be? I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
You have to help me.
Well, I just did.
You hit me hard in the face.
You upset the Enderman, and I got you to safety. By the way, as far as introductions are concerned, this is not going very well.
We're in danger.
Oh, what else is new? Whatever your issue is, whatever your problem, it has occurred before, and has been solved before. Even so, what do you need me for? I've gone out of my way to avoid these types of problems. I don't even remember what it looks like up there.
We've come all this way to ask for your help.
I never invited you.
We need the Formidabomb. There's a wither storm on the loose and it's eating the world.
Ah, I see. You misspoke. You don't need me. You need my stuff. I've found that when you give people what they want, they turn on you. They become resentful. They show their true colors.
Who turned on you?
All of them! It's why I prefer Endermen. They always do what you expect, almost to a fault. You're a stranger. And what you're asking for is too dangerous.
I have the amulet.
What?
Gabriel gave it to me.
Gabriel?
Gabriel asked me to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
The Order of the Stone? They asked for me? I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me. It's lonely down here without your friends.
Gabriel is your friend.
I don't know. Does he ever talk about me?
Sure.
What kinds of things do they say? Specifically. Give me an example.
That you were missed.
Die scheinen ziemlich zerstritten zu sein, der ganze Orden des Steines.
Yes, you do. But what about you? Are you my friend? As long as we're on the subject?
Sure.
That's the best thing I've heard in years. Admittedly, it's not a very high bar. Don't worry, I'm going to help you, because that's what friends do. Before we leave, I'm going to give my old friends a gift. The gift of song. Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit, she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye, but that's a lie, so I say,